Welcome back, guys. This is Gaming with Austin, and today we're going towards what episode the we're on to episode 72 right now. Here we are. Utopian community. Here we are. As soon as I get this to load. Now, let's go harvest some cocoa beans. The problem with our society now is this community, the goal of this community is to help people socialize together within this intentional community. Instead of just spending all day on their phones, people should work together to make society better. To make society better. Once I have enough money, one thing I might think about doing is buying a new laptop screen for the Toshiba my cousin gave me a couple days ago. Because the problem with our society is that we like to be on our phones talking to strangers. We shouldn't just do that. We should have physical contact with our friends. Socialize together in person, not just through the internet. Just like what Nathan Explosion said in Metalocalypse to the entire band. Don't just buy booze. That ain't food. You shouldn't just talk to strangers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You shouldn't just do that. Whenever I talk to strangers on social media, I'd be careful when I do that. I'd be careful when I talk to strangers on social media. Or better yet, don't talk to strangers at all. Which is better. If I talk to strangers, I'd be careful. Nightcrawler! Because when you talk to strangers, you risk getting abducted. You face the constant risk of abduction. You face the risk of getting kidnapped. I discovered that Max does a really good job at harvesting cocoa beans. Max does a really good job at harvesting cocoa beans. Does a really good job. Especially a diamond pickaxe. No, a diamond axe. The diamond axe I have does a really good job at harvesting cocoa beans. Want to know why diamonds are so expensive? Trying to purify a diamond requires a lot of labor. That's where most of the cost comes from, with diamonds. Even though diamonds are very abundant, the biggest expense with diamonds is labor costs. Like I've said in an earlier video. Diamonds come from the Earth's crust. The Earth's crust... Diamond starts forming in the Earth's crust over the course of 3 billion years. Over the course of 3 billion years, diamonds form in the Earth's crust over the course of about 3 billion years. Which is a little known fact about diamonds. Many of us believe diamonds are scarce. This is partially true. Fact is, what makes diamonds so expensive? It's labor costs involved with purifying the diamond for your wedding ring. What comprises most of the video game costs? Labor. They work really hard. Which is also the same reason why diamonds are so expensive. To explain why diamonds are so expensive, here's the answer. That's the answer I gave you. Even though they're very abundant, even though they may be more abundant in gold, a lot of it has to do with the labor involved in purifying the diamond. That's what makes diamonds so expensive. The caffeine in those energy drinks and sodas we all love to drink, most of it comes from coffee. When the coffee gets decaffeinated for decaf variants of coffee. Nightcrawler! When Nathan Explosion said, "Don't just buy booze," he wasn't just referring to Murderface. He was referring to every member of the band. And Pickles, the drummer, ended up buying only booze for that lobster bisque. Even though Nathan said it's not food. Pickles, the drummer, ended up buying only booze. Even though Nathan Explosion said not just buy booze. Truth is, you shouldn't just buy booze. If you're gonna go grocery shopping, don't just go for the booze. Don't just buy booze. Because it's not very healthy to be drinking booze to begin with. Why you should think twice before you drink booze? Look at all the health problems associated with alcohol. Yes, it screws with your liver too. Just like what happened to my friend's mother. You know, alcoholism is a very serious problem right now in society. It's a really big problem right now. This is why I'm not gonna drink booze or smoke cigarettes. Look at what happened to Angry Grandpa. He died from cirrhosis as a result of his drinking habits. Kids, don't drink booze. Wanna... Do your liver a favor. Even if you're of drinking age, it's not a good idea to be drinking booze. Plus, it's not very healthy. Because not only you shouldn't be drinking booze, you shouldn't be drinking gasoline either, because that's just stupid. Booze is not very healthy for you. When Nathan Explosion said don't just buy booze that ain't food, that pissed off Murderface. The guy with the mushroom head. That's Murderface. Unlike the other band members of Death Clock, Nathan Explosion almost always speaks with a growling tone. Death Clock is one of my favorite death metal bands. That's the death theme. That is the death theme right there. I listen to It's not just Death Clock I love to listen to. Let's go to one of those houses and get some rest. Much better. Now let's go chopping on some wood. But first, let's trim down the leaves. Get some wood along the way. Let's get chopping. We're gonna keep chopping up some wood. Just like playing with a belt sander in engineering class. Plus, by the way, I was in an engineering class when I was in middle school. One thing... When it goes to theme parks, don't go to a theme park that uses animals for entertainment. Because you're supporting... Because a lot of times, the animals choose not... Almost invariably, animals over there, they don't choose to perform, they are forced into it. Even if they don't want to. Which is just terrible. Not only that, you shouldn't buy dogs from a puppy mill. Because that's just as bad. It's really sad to see those dogs suffer. At those greedy puppy factories who churn out litter after litter only for profit. That is just wrong. When you buy a dog from a puppy mill, you're supporting extreme cruelty. With eating meat, you're paying someone to abuse the animals. You're paying those greedy capitalists big bucks to encourage the abuse of animals. It's pretty sad to support cruelty like this. But this is what's happening on a daily basis. Don't support that. Cruelty, kids. The best thing you can do for those animals is to leave them off our plate, leave them off our shows, replace them with CGI. The animals... This concludes our video for today. Don't forget... Wait. Don't forget... Good. Don't forget to leave a like if you loved it. Like this video. So, subs if you loved it. Share this with your friends. Help my channel grow. And as always, thank you for watching. As always, stay tuned for more. And peace out.